All right. All right, Flabber artists. We live.
Dude, what a night, man. Wait, can you wait 1 second, sir? 1 second.
All right, Flabber artists. We live.
Dude, what a night, man. Wait, can you wait 1 second, sir? 1 second.
Yeah. All right, Flabber artists. We live. I don't know what's up with this. Yeah.
Okay, here I am. Okay, here I am.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can hear feedback, a lot of feedback.
Okay, here I am.
All right, can you hear me? Let me remove myself. Hold on. All right. So I don't know if it was on my end or Angelo's end, but I was getting a lot of feedback, but I don't hear it now. I don't know if it was on my end or Angelo's end, but I was getting a lot of feedback, but
There we are.
All right, Angelo, I'm gonna get out and go back on because for some reason I'm yeah. Hold on one second.
Okay. Hey, folks, it's me, Angelo. What a freaking show. Harold having his own thing on there? What? This is crazy. I'm just sitting here tripping out over that. Still with him, even though he just showed my fan photo art. Bazinga. Okay. What's everybody doing? I'm looking in the comments here. Oh, yeah. Bahiga titties.
All right. Now I think I know what happened. I had other windows.
Oh my god, it's making you sound like a monster from my end. Like your voice is really deep.
Who's that? Me?
Okay, let me quit and come back.
Yeah. So what? I'm gonna put the invite link if anybody wants to join us tonight. I'd love to have people on. I think it was an awesome show. I didn't think that the show would end tonight. It kept on going on and on and on, and that lullaby segment was awesome. If you left the show early, then you missed out on the ending segment that he went on for about 10 minutes and sang that lullaby for Anaway, which was fantastic.
That was hilarious.
Oh yeah, your mic's good now, Angelo. So yeah, so I have the link. If anybody wants to join in, you just click on the link. I know Emily said that they may come on, but I don't know if they're busy in Vegas. She was talking about coming on. But like I said, if anybody wants to come on, more than welcome to come on and join us. But I think it was that was an epic episode in my book. and of course,
are you already thinking of the ideas to go with?
And of course, the biggest part for me that surprised me was when Clown was asked me to have a little regular segment on the show. That that was a total surprise.
That was a huge surprise.
And then they showed Angelo's fun fan art, which was awesome too. So
I was like,
we were both excited. We both you got
he loved that guy. See, I knew he knew about this because I mean his sister's in the group chat too. I mean the group too, you know.
Yeah, and his dad, of course, his dad too. So I knew, yeah. So that's gonna be awesome. Now I don't know what he has an idea for. But I don't know if he wants to do a moment of advice with Harold Dufreneee or what he's going to do.
Man, you're gonna have to get all official with that. Get some lighting going on too, man. Like, that's the spotlight right there.
We can fly out and do your hair.
We should already make you like a fan page or something, man. Like, what the heck?
I don't know.
You're
I don't want to do no spoilers, but first word of advice: don't buy expensive beer. Buy the cheap stuff. You're gonna save money.
You gotta be frugal now.
Yeah. And hello, Aaron. My advice to you for the grocery cart. I was showing my wife, Mrs. Dufreneee, about your TikTok video about the grocery cart. Just a polite, excuse me,
Oh,
sir.
yeah.
Oh, the
I think you
grocery-
stole my card that I just wiped down. And if you don't listen, you got to say something like, and you don't want to touch it because I am COVID positive, so please don't touch my card.
Right. I
For
know.
real.
Like it's like I know it's a stupid thing, but it's just one of those little things. It's like in
Oh yeah,
Forrest Gump movie, you know, where it's like one of those
Yeah.
little things that you're just like, what the hell, you know?
Oh my god, yeah, for real.
Literally turned around for 2 seconds, and I actually was telling him the reason I turned around for so long. I threw the thing in the trash that I wiped the cart down.
Yeah.
But then up on the wall, you know how like at the store, the grocery store, they have like the picture of the manager up on the wall, like so everybody can see. Well, there's that picture like framed of this manager for this Fred Meyer here, but in the plastic frame, there's like a fly about like. Where's the camera? It's about this big, dead fly, and it's just like disgusting. And I was gonna try to take a picture because I thought it was silly, and I turned around and like literally though, it was like right next to me, and it was just and he speed walked away. So yeah, oh well, it's
It's
silly.
hilarious. That is that's and if anybody don't know, check out little Aaron on TikTok or any social
Hey
media.
everyone, Live is the most famous person whose hair I've done before.
Famous. Oh yeah, I'm really famous.
Dude, can we talk about that all that rage tonight?
Aw.
Dude, that was one of those moments. We gotta where's
Yeah.
where's the event? We gotta like talk to a few people who have been a victim to all that.
Tim, yes, that fly totally sabotaged me, but I'm pretty sure that fly is still gonna be there next time I go to the store. So I'm gonna get a
I'm
picture
sure it
and I'll
will be. That's a sign that you need to like you just need to take a picture every time you go inside that store. Yep. And then you
He's
just do
still
like
there.
take a picture and then you do that like like you do the speed up camera like boom boom like it starts like in January 1st, 2022 and December 31st, 2022. And it's just a flash of that fly. And eventually it'll
It's
just
like
be
she devotes her whole
disintegrated into
TikTok to
nothing.
it too.
It'll probably be there for years.
Oh my
It
god.
probably will. You probably never noticed. It's probably been there already for years. Right?
Yeah, seriously.
Does anyone want to come on live with us? Let us know.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna post a link to in the unofficial Clownvis Mafia group. That's what I'm doing right now. So while y'all talking, I'm gonna put this up here too.
Put some really artsy music to it, to the dead fly time lapse.
It's in black and white, and then there's like
Yeah.
subtitles with it.
It's like Barney on The Simpsons when he's like, "Don't cry for me, I'm already dead."
Don't cry for me, I'm already dead.
The
Whoever this guy is.
let me finish this up. All right. So yeah, I see we have our good friend. Hope he clicks like and
Yes, unsettling film.
yeah.
Yes.
Tonight's one of those nights that he goes on. Clownvis goes on so long. It's like, yeah, we got to rethink this because he goes on so late.
Yeah.
It's like everybody's ready for bed by the time this comes off. So I put a poll up in the unofficial Clownvis Mafia group, and I think the vibe is, maybe we could try to get a little bit earlier on a different night or something.
Yeah, people do definitely want to hang out with us too.
Yeah, and I think it'll make it easier. Yeah, I think it'll make it easier to get people to join in if you go on earlier. Because like right now, I know it's early at y'all part of the woods, over there in Seattle, but over here in the like on the East Coast, it's like midnight, and for me, it's like 11 o'clock. I'll go to bed late, but
There's not a lot of West Coast people in that
well, I'll be
Yeah.
at
on the
all
West.
associated with
Yeah,
us.
I'm
I'll be on the
trying
West.
more.
Yeah, I'll be on the West Coast next month, so I'll be
Oh
your same
yeah!
time zone.
Congratulations
Man,
on
you'll be
the
in at the
win.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, the Super Bowl halftime show. I won't see the Super Bowl, but it don't matter. I don't care about the Super Bowl.
Right.
I just
No.
wanted to go for the trip. That was one place I never visited yet was California. So I'm excited, to
Oh, you've never been there?
no, I never been there.
Oh,
Um,
There's so
um,
much to see.
it's
You
great.
need to
yeah.
go to San Diego. You need to go like up and down that place, man.
I don't know if you'll have time. How long are you going to be out there?
Supposedly I looked at the paperwork. We're gonna be flying in on Friday, and yeah, for Buzz Bomb, yeah, he's on the East Coast over there. He's probably midnight uh over there. Yeah,
Oh,
so
he's going with you.
oh yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going with me. All right.
You're, his,
I better
they
ask
call
the
him
lovely Mrs.
Mrs. Dufreneee Treadway.
I better ask Mrs. Dufreneee. Ken Treadway better.
She awake. Go in her room and ask her.
Yeah, let me make sure I get her social security number off of here. But Ken, you're supposed to.
Oh, you won by Pepsi.
Yeah, you're supposed to fill out one of these forms. I didn't send this to you, Ken. So I have to send you the Pepsi form. They have to do a background check and everything for these things.
Holy
For this.
crap.
Yeah, this is what that's for, the NFL background check that we got to do. We'll see. It'll be a good trip. We leave on a Friday and then come back on the Monday. So we have like 3 nights in Los Angeles. Um, yeah, and transportation. They pick you up at the airport and bring you to the hotel, and they bring you to the Super Bowl transportation, which is good because some places, some suites they don't do that. So that's good. That's good that they give you that transportation, which is good.
Yeah,
All over the map, man.
especially down there, because parking and driving down there is like a totally different world. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh yeah, and I don't want to.
Pick you
Yeah,
up in a Bugatti or something, man.
I don't want to start driving and all over there. So definitely, it's good to be out there. Now, whenever we're in Los Angeles, the Saturday, I'm sure we're gonna be on our own. So we'll find, we'll explore a little bit, and go
Do you
that
know what
route.
area you're in?
No, not yet. I don't know where they're gonna. I'm assuming the hotel. I really don't know. I mean, I'm assuming it'll be near the stadium. I don't know how far the stadium, is from. I guess I'll find out more information later.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey,
It's like
so do you have any? So what have you been thinking about ideas for the whole segment on there?
no. I mean,
Let's do
this
it right
just
now.
It's too fresh. It just
got
happened.
hit.
I'm still
Yeah.
excited too about. I'm just thinking about that, man.
I just got hit with the I was surprised. I mean, he never mentioned anything like that before, so this caught me off guard big time. It was like, oh yeah, I want to do a segment, Harold Dufresne, and which is a good idea too. Pre-tape it, which is going to be good. Maybe he just liked the little pre-tape segment I did for the Squeeb national anthem.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's what they got it. I don't know. That's a good idea. Oh yeah, those shout outs. Yeah, I tell you what. Maybe I'm funny about saying, but maybe that's why. But uh, it is what it. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Make my own shout out segment for shout outs. To give back to
It's
clowns.
the shout.
Yeah, shout
Shout outs.
No, I don't know. I'm going to see what he has in mind. I mean, the way it sounded like maybe just a little, a minute with Harold Dufresne, maybe a Harold Dufresne philosophy or a tip of the day. I don't know what he has planned.
Hey,
I'll,
you could do like a dance number or like a cover or something, or a cover of his songs or something. Like
I'll see what he.
maybe like a McRib minute or something.
I'll see what he says. Because I was surprised. Y'all know I sent him an email about something else, and I thought that's what he was going to mention tonight, which I can't. I don't want to mention yet. But
He said you had good ideas.
He said, I like what you're doing. The other night, he said, I like what you're doing, Harold Dufresne. So, and the cat piss. That'd be a good segment. It's Harold Dufresne with the cat piss stop. But if anybody doesn't know, Clovis did send in an email I did send. He gave his not, I guess you could call it a seal of approval or whatnot about this show. So he said it was cool that we were doing it. He said in fact, I think he said, Angelo, I told you what he said, but I don't remember. He's on the top of my head. But I think I think he said to me it was cool that we're doing this show, and he was glad we were doing it. Basically, I think what he said. So we got approval. I mean, if he would have came back and said,
that was super cool of him. I mean, you to do that in the first place for a band.
Yeah, I didn't want to Harold show ideas. It will last exactly one episode. I got a million ideas. You haven't seen my I got a million.
You're just creative as fuck.
I never run out of ideas. All right,
No.
my mind is like
it's going.
And it might not all work out, but guess what? They might not all be hits, but I got a million ideas in this brain of mine. Okay, I'm not scared to.
We're with you on this stuff, man. If you need support, we got you.
Yeah, I have a million ideas of things. My mind is always constantly just working.
Crawfish corner.
Of course, I'm going to do a crawfish corner. Maybe teach you how to cook crawfish.
How to dodge boiling your toes with your new crawfish boil. How long does it take to cook a crawfish, by the way? Like a thing of crawfish?
You get the water boiling, and then you put. That takes a little time. But once the crawfish hit the water, I like to go 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Yeah. Then I shut them off, and I pour the ice in to cool down the cooking process, so they don't overcook. And then and also the ice. Look, I'm giving away my segment now, but the ice, that cools down the crawfish, and it don't get it cool like, oh man, this crawfish is cold. No, they still stay warm, but they stop cooking, and then it absorbs all that spice. So you let them soak in that spice for about 10, 15 minutes, and you can't help yourself while you're doing that. You're always just tasting them and making sure they're good. So I like to take my time though. You just take your time cooking crawfish. You can't rush perfection.
Hell no. I know. I believe in that like a lot, man. Because like even for my haircuts, I take longer than the average person because every person's special,
Yeah. You learn so much.
And that's what that is. Slow. I call my haircuts slow cooked haircuts. I literally tell that to people because some people give like McDonald's ass fast haircuts and they don't look good.
Yeah.
Retouched.
Everybody's in a rush. Like my wife and I too. When the crawfish gonna be ready?
Sit down.
Go eat a cracker.
I'm not open to constructive criticism.
if we have a crawfish ball in the audience, and anybody gives me any criticism or constructive criticism or makes a snide, that's why you know what I hate. I'm gonna go with a rant right now. But I cannot stand if you invite people over to your house and you cook them crawfish and they're eating and how are they? And there's always one jackass. It's like, I like them a little bit more spicy. You know what? Go eat them at your house. All right?
Right, right.
Damn crawfish.
Yeah.
This is the way I cook them. You like some more spice? Go put some hot sauce on that shit.
Yeah, throw hot sauce. Hey, what's a famous hot sauce over there, by the way?
Is that the
Zatarans?
not Zatarans. What's it? I forget the name now. We went visit their little just a regular Tabasco. Now I can't think, Angelo, and I have to look at my phone. I don't use hot sauce too much. I'm not Tabasco. It's just Tabasco.
Oh, okay.
McClanny. It's like I don't know if you want to see, but
McClanny.
yeah, that's spicy for me. It's this one right here. That's the one most people use. It's Tabasco. I like the Louisiana hot sauce. It's,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that stuff's good.
Aaron's a Tapatio. I'm a Yucateca fan.
yeah, I like the Louisiana hot sauce because it's not overpowering, but it just gives it a good flavor. It's like this. Let me show you. If not everybody knows, but I'm gonna share this screen real fast so you can see what I like.
Okay. Let's.
Do
Do we want to follow that up with a Harold Dufreneee video from YouTube?
Yeah, that's the one I like.
Oh
The
yeah.
Louisiana
yes.
hot sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's yeah, Jen, Chim Cham 27 Jen. I would throw that guy in there. Those are the people that I would want to throw them in the yeah, that's the kind of people you want to throw in the crawfish. But it's like
Yeah.
you're nice enough. Let me remove this. You're nice enough to invite them over, and
Yeah.
and they're gonna, it's like anything else. Like I'm sure you'll have the same way. Let's say you're cooking a dish or Thanksgiving, or you have family over, and you always have some jackass, always that one person, But how's the turkey? That's a little dry. You know what?
Yeah.
Just keep your mouth shut.
Just
Right.
suck it.
You want-
Go suck it.
Yeah, my thing is, you want your money back? How much you pay for pizza? It's just like Clovis tonight. It's like he's putting his heart out, singing a song that he thought of. You don't need no, it's like anything else. You don't need no constructive criticism.
Yeah, no, that stuff, especially as an artist, that stuff really
Exactly.
brings you down. It really does.
Or just in
Yeah.
life, if you're like if you're just venting to somebody and right away they're starting to give you freaking advice, you're like, I've lived. I know. I don't need.
I know. What I tell people is like whenever they, if you have some jackass like talking about crawfish, it's like, or you have some, it's like I've been cooking crawfish for 40 years. What the hell?
Right.
Yeah, Chim Cham, you're right.
No.
No freaking negativity needed.
Yeah,
Thank you.
exactly.
And-
Look,
Aw.
Just kidding.
no matter what, Karen. well, that's Ken's thing.
Chim Cham or Ken, do you want to come on with us?
Yeah, I would. Yeah. I know, yeah, that you have all the good people on YouTube, and then you open it up for Facebook, and then it's like you have that negative. It's like, and look, I'm sure she wasn't thinking whenever she said anything, but still, I mean,
Right.
Just enjoy it. It's like, man, we're living in the moment, and he's sharing a song he just came up with. It's just like,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
Aaron, like like I'm sure when you go
Yeah.
out there and you go live, on your social media. I mean, you would hate it for somebody just to come on and say, "Yeah, you sound okay, but I think you could, do this."
Yeah.
Because
It's
I mean, even if it was him just in the shower, even if it's a short idea that he came up with, just to come up with an idea that's like really clever and you really like it at a really quick moment, that still means as much as taking your time to make the damn song.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
has that in his head. Like if it's that fast, that just shows how intelligent he is too.
yeah, and it's just a work in progress, real fast. And I mean,
right.
yeah,
He was
and
probably just really excited that he came up with something,
Yeah.
you know.
He wants to share with his friends, his family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah, exactly,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
exactly, exactly right. It's just like if whatever Columbus has an idea for whatever I'm gonna wants me to do. If I go do something and somebody's gonna be negative about it, it's just kind of, yeah, just be
Mhm.
positive. Especially if you had, especially if somebody else is doing something. I don't believe in being negative at all. And
Yeah.
then, there's no point in it. It does not. It's to nobody's benefit. I'll put it
Mhm.
this way.
Right.
Because
Different.
yeah, because Lil Aaron, same with you. If you're doing something, you're performing music, or you're writing music, and there's something that's not right with the song, it. It may look. I might have to change this part later on, but right now, this is how I'm gonna set it
Yeah.
up. But
Mhm.
I
but
do that all the time. I say that all the time in my life things. I'm like, this is just a practice. This is
yeah,
right. I'm still writing this song.
right.
Yeah, it's weird because as much as you don't want people's comments to bother you, they do. Like they
Oh
really
yeah,
do.
they do.
Because I had
Yeah,
some guy the other day when I was doing a live stream, and I just like looked up and he said something like I sounded like a squeaky door or something like that, and I laughed at it. But then it's like stuck in my head. I'm like that asshole. I let him get to me.
And then you're like, you can leave. I don't give a
No, yeah, I
fuck.
did tell him like because he then said play Nirvana, and I said like Nirvana didn't sound like a squeaky door.
well, Buzz Bomb, Kenneth, I appreciate you being up
Bazoom.
this time. I appreciate you being up. So glad you could join us.
Aww.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the guy's name? Karen?
I think so. The new name for Karen or a Kevin is now Kara.
Aw.
Yeah. He'll be like, don't be a Kara. No, and that's my thing.
Kara.
When they want to have the crawfish ball, when there are people gonna come, it's gonna be like, dude, don't be a Kara.
Yeah.
Just eat the damn crawfish and just
Yeah.
enjoy it.
In the past, you were probably a Yvette, but
Aw.
now you're a Kara. You son of a gun.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I just
Ken's
wanted.
with us.
I know. I feel him. I just wanted to give him a hug and just like I totally feel you because you put yourself out there.
I know it does.
But
It's aggravating, and no matter what I do, it's like even when I used to do videos, a lot of videos and all, it's like people would always make a comment. It's like, dude, just if you can't say something nice, just shut
God.
up.
yeah,
It's like
yeah,
people are so. That's the problem. I guarantee you, if and I mean we know this. I mean we say it enough. It's all these keyboard warriors, and I guarantee you, if somebody would be watching Clown or whoever it would be, and Lil Aaron, you practicing, there was no way they would come up to you and while you're practicing and saying stop. You should do it this way instead. There's no way they
right,
do it, but
right,
because they have a keyboard, they think they could say whatever they want.
yeah, yeah,
And with no rep, with no they just have no replica. I lost my train of thought on there. There's no consequences to what they say. It's like,
yeah. They
oh,
have the safety of the screen.
yeah. I'm gonna leave here 1 second. I'm gonna get me another beer. Y'all just hang on tight.
Everyone, please hold.
My cat piss is empty. Oh,
Go get the cup head cup.
no, it's not 12:30 yet.
We gotta celebrate though tonight, man. I'll crack another one for your celebration.
I'm gonna start getting a sponsor.
Okay, beer break.
Nice show sponsored by Keystone.
Beer break.
Tonight's show is sponsored by Keystone.
I look like I'm drinking something fancy, but it's just water.
Aaron, you're getting wild tonight.
Yeah, I'm getting crazy. Wild and
man,
crazy.
I fuck with all you people in this on this show and in this community, man. We're all family for shizzle.
I forgot. I should have put my picture up, and I didn't. I left dead air. You're not supposed to leave.
I'm drinking the Modelo's Dia de los Muertos.
Wow. All right,
Aaron's gonna take a pickle shot.
Am I gonna do that right now?
Let's do it. All right. Hey Harold, this is to you, man.
All right,
man. On your new segment, and congratulations to my fun fan art and everybody we fuck with on here, man.
Love you guys.
Love you guys for real.
Love you, clown goose. Oh. Yeah.
All right. What kind
of
pickle do you have there? What kind of pickle? That's the one you have.
I'm the rebel of the group because I heard you guys aren't big fans of the bread and butter, but
Aaron loves that.
I like bread and butter. I really do like bread and butter.
He likes bread and butter.
I like bread and butter chips. I love bread and butter.
His name's Harold Dufreneee, and he's the #1 Clownfish fan. Ooh.
Harold Dufreneee, Kara's telling us what to do. Poor Kara. I feel bad. She's big now. I don't know. Now,
if she's watching right now, man, I got some stuff to say to her. Not a lot, but I have some things.
Poor girl. She should have kept her mouth shut. Now she would be pegged in the community. Now it would be just, don't be a Kara. Don't be a Kara.
Good Kara. He almost a shirt out of it later on in time because it just becomes a part of the show too. How the hell is she in the segment on this show?
Oh, you nasty!
Hey, I'm nasty.
I love bread and butter.
That is good.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it. I love any kind of pickle. Be honest with you, I like sweet pickles, bread and butter pickles. I love them all.
The spicy.
Only kind I can't really. I really want the only one I really can't eat are those super hot spicy pickles. I mean,
like the sweet heat.
Yeah, some of them.
I like the sweet heat. I can take the
sweet
heat.
Those are so good, man.
Yeah, like the Wickles. I love Wickles. I don't know if you ever tried the Wickles. I don't know if you'll have Wickles over there.
No, you might have to mail us some, man.
Yeah, you send on Amazon. I found out that now, whenever you want to send somebody something to try, you usually just go on Amazon. It's much cheaper than trying to mail. So, I tried to mail stuff to Ken before, and it's expensive to mail on, jars of,
the
stuff.
weight. Yeah, just changing the address and sending it that way like that.
Yeah, it's like super. It's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous to send it that way. So what y'all been up to this weekend? Working?
Oh man, I'm on day 7 of a 9-day work week, man. It's like all I've been doing, and I just want to focus after these days. I want to focus on just working on like Aaron's album cover and that painting for Ryan and Kelly. And the New Orleans shirt, like those are my projects right now, and I really gotta crack down, especially next weekend.
I just can't stop laughing at this. I mean, you tried to pickle they put on McRib sandwiches. They're actually the pickles, right?
And
the McDonald's pickles are actually pretty good, and the Burger King, because I know Ken secretly, Clown just let the cat out the bag. We know Ken's a Burger King man. he pretends to be a McDonald's guy, but now we know he's president of the kids club.
He's on both sides, man. Like, what the heck?
Those pickles. Yeah, those pickles that
Hey Ken, good night, man.
All right, Ken.
You're the man, Ken.
Love you, Ken.
Hey Ken, sorry for that picture thing earlier today. Love you.
Nah, we're all good. We're all good.
I know he's good. Yeah, we're good too.
Yeah, we're all good with that.
He communicated well.
Yeah, we're all good. And then guess what happened to me too this weekend?
What?
What happened? I should say my stories. I might need them for the clown. Clown was to the rescue. I can't be telling all my stories.
Let's make some memories, man, and give them away.
Give them away. Give them away. Don't
remember. And again, if anybody wants to join us, please do. If not, we're just gonna talk.
I think it's you, me. Oh.
Yeah, I know Jen's on. Jen and Zach's on probably. So. Uh-oh. All right, I think they got frozen. You there frozen or
Oh, we didn't see this comment, man.
What's that? Oh.
What's
yes,
that?
I do. I love it.
Giardinera.
I don't know how to pronounce it, but I love it. No, I know.
Giardinera.
I love it. I'm listening. Betty Clark. All right. I love that. I love that too. Betty Clark.
I love it.
So let me see if it came through. I sent myself something to show you guys. Okay. So hold on 1 second. I'm sending something else to show myself.
Yes.
I got to go through all my cruise pictures to find it, though. I got to email me something, and I'll do a comparison shot. Yeah, so this weekend, I mean, that trip was so relaxing for me. Not to beat a dead horse, but I'm not looking forward to going to work tomorrow.
Oh man. Yeah, because you said they're driving you crazy in that son of a bitch place.
Yeah.
Get back.
Especially you said like the owners or something.
Yeah, and then I gotta tell the owner about my trip in February, which I'm sure she won't be that happy about.
She's like, hey, she should know how you roll by now, man.
Oh yeah. They're used to it. They're all good. It's like anything else. They'll say something for a little while, then I don't care.
Yeah, she'll act like a Kara for a second, and then
yeah, I've given my life to that company.
You signed out those papers in blood, man. Like,
believe me, I worked in that cruise too. I was doing stuff for work on the cruise too, so
oh, okay.
Yeah, so it isn't like
work everywhere you're
at. Well, anyway, I can't find the other picture, but remember what happened? I'm gonna pass this on to y'all. It took about 5 minutes to spell that. Yeah, I can't spell it, or I can't say the word for that little stuff she was talking about. So remember Remember a while back I got that McDonald's burger I put up there and it was raw. Remember that picture? Yeah. So we were at the airport in Miami, and we're waiting to catch the plane. And I said, we didn't want to eat. I mean, airport food is expensive. I mean, you go eat in these restaurants, they'll jack up the prices for a burger for $30. So we went to eat at Wendy's. And so I got me a double, which I shouldn't have, but I got me a double. And let me show you real fast. So my luck with burgers lately. I don't even know if I'm going to get it. Hold on 1 second.
We got some burgers to show you here in Seattle when you get the chance.
Yeah, I bet your burgers are better than this.
We're gonna get some oysters. We're gonna get some sushi. We're gonna get some chicken. We're gonna get all that because those are all my favorite foods, anyways.
Yeah, me too.
And maybe I'll even
So
invite you over to my dad's house, and we'll eat food outside.
and I will if somebody gives me food, I will not ever criticize their food.
No.
So I don't know if you're going to see it too well, but it's hard to see probably right here. But basically, Wendy's gave me
Oh,
another
yeah.
raw burger.
What?
You
Yes.
quite you ate pretty.
Wow.
Yeah, so I don't understand. Oh, let me go back. It's hard to see. Uh, I probably messed up the picture now. It's hard to
There you
see.
go. You're like that.
Yeah, it's hard to see, but basically it was raw again, and it was like I go eat at McDonald's and I get a raw burger, and I go to Wendy's and is there something against me? It's like
Can you sue them? What are
I
you
don't
like?
know. I
Make
think
a
it's
dent?
I guess you could, but I mean it was a mistake. I mean, what can you do?
What
But
is that brand of burritos we like to eat?
I don't know what the brand. I don't remember.
So, a couple of years ago, we got these like chimichanga things from Costco, and I found legit chicken bones in it, and I took pictures and everything.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I almost wanted to sue them because I had a friend in high school who found something in a chicken nugget, and his family got a lot of fucking money.
wow,
And
maybe
then they blew it.
You blew it.
They
I would now you saying that I wish I would have sued McDonald's. No, I wouldn't have done that. But yeah, sketchy
that
fast.
would
And my
not make
wife
them
was like,
put a dent in their company though. Like you take a little, like you get $100,000 or something. Ain't
I
no
know
thing.
that's peanuts. That's nothing to them. And
Yeah,
plus
ain't no
plus
thing.
yeah, plus they got the insurance company to cover it. It's like it's
They
coming
probably
out
have
of
a
their
few
pocket.
companies on that.
Yeah. And yeah, so it was like my wife was like, well, just eat it. It's you like rare steaks, you like this. I said, yeah, there's a difference if I go to a good restaurant and I order a rare steak, I know it's prepared well. This is
Yeah.
crappy Wendy's. This is already disgusting. I can
Yeah, you don't
imagine
want
what they're
your stomach to boil, you know?
yeah, exactly. That's what I told her. She was like, just eat it. Just eat. She said, you ate raw meat and raw fish on the cruise and you didn't say not a word. I said, yeah, but that's quality. I mean, there's difference between eating a quality
Yeah.
meal than a raw burger at Wendy's that who knows who touched it and where it came from and
You
what
don't
kind
know
of
exactly how it's gonna go. Like at least when we drink the beer we like, it's not gonna like take it anywhere else.
Well, and it's at the airport too. You know what I'm
Oh yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So,
You don't know how clean those people are being in the first place.
Yeah.
yeah, rare airport meat.
Rare-
Yeah.
yeah, that's just not a good
Rare.
time.
And like you're sitting there too, like it's so you feel so cool when you're in the airport anyway, even though you have a mask on, and like you sit at the tables and it's like, it's like you take
Yeah.
your sanitizer out and you wipe it all down. And it's like already, I don't know.
Yeah.
Since this pandemic stuff, it's like, it's already bad enough, and now it's like, I don't want to touch it.
Yeah. Oh god. No, I know when we were flying, was it when we were flying back? We were so hungry and we got that cookie. Remember that? And it was like so packed in the airport. Oh, it was when we were going to St. Louis. And we were like so hungry and we were like, should we eat something? And we are like, yeah, but what? And we just like went and got like a cookie and like split it in half. We were like trying to like shove it under the mask really quick. We're just like, oh god.
Yeah, we were like by I think we were by ATM, like just as far as we can be from everybody in the gate.
Far away from everybody. Because it was packed, and of course people have their masks down because they're eating and like,
Yeah.
it's just like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We're doing the best we can.
Yeah, HD can do fun fan art on his cruise meals. Yeah, that was some pretty food over there. That was really some pretty food over there. You really paint a picture for it. It's just I don't know. I'm okay. Look, the only time I felt good in Miami, I felt good on the cruise ship. It's just that airport, it's like, and you're sitting next to people, so close to people, it's like I had to sit next to two strangers. My wife had to sit next to two strangers, and Oh, and let me tell you this. All right, so we got to the airport super early because we got to check out the hotel. So we got there about 12. Our flight there leaves about 3:50. So I see this lady in the airport. She had no mask on. She's coughing. She's blowing her nose. I mean, like a blow, like.
Oh God.
All right. So I told my wife, I said, one of us is going to end up sitting next to this lady. I said, one of us is going
Oh,
to end up sitting next to this lady. Sure enough, my wife was sitting next to. Like,
No.
I didn't realize it until after my wife told me. She said, "You know who I was sitting next to?" I said, "Who?" She said, "The lady
you
you said
better.
we were sitting next to."
No. Did
I
she
wonder.
have her mask on?
Oh, they were very. Yeah, she had her mask, and they were like when
Oh,
they sat down, they sprayed the seat with like sanitizer and like a little
oh,
Lysol. So they were very conscious. It was just the idea of her coughing up in the airport. You know,
yeah.
it's like you hear stuff like somebody's coughing and like you're like you it's like you have spider senses. You know, it's like oh,
Yes.
like
Yes.
hearing like what's going on? Like you're Superman. Whoa,
Yeah,
2 miles
Yeah.
away, somebody coughs and you're like oh shit.
Yeah.
that's Spidey sense. You're.
Yeah. Especially if it's like a crumbly like a one, like a cough. It's just like what the hell,
Uh, I'm cracking
Oh
you
yeah,
terrible.
dude.
You
Yeah.
jinxed her. I did jinx her. I thought it would be me sitting next to her, but it was ended up being my wife. I felt so bad. Then after she told me,
No.
like they had 3 seats behind us. That was it. I didn't know. Like my wife saw, and it was like she told me after. She said, there was 3 seats empty behind you. Well, I said, why you didn't tell us? We could have went sit down. Why you didn't say something? But it is what it is. But usually we try to sit like I like to sit on the aisle, and this is due for any sits in the middle. But with the COVID, we don't like to sit in the middle no more. We rather have 2 aisle seats,
Yeah.
even than sitting next to us. Now I love whenever it's 2 seats and you get 2 seats by yourself. But that's
Yeah. Yeah.
rare.
That's nice when you luck out and get that.
That's rare. That's
Yeah.
rare. But knock on wood, I think we made it okay.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah, we'll see.
Totally.
We'll see. We'll see in the next upcoming days. I think we'll be okay. But look, I'm gonna tell you, we were safe. I mean, the whole time, the whole trip, we were safe. We were, we stayed, wore our masks. We were good. Even in Miami, in Mexico too. It's like Mexico. We didn't go eat on in Cozumel. We came back on the cruise ship and ate on the cruise ship. Just to be safe. Because I didn't feel like being in a building and eating. And my wife either, and the people we were with. From Minnesota, our friends from Minnesota that we met over there were the same way. So we
Yeah.
we stayed safe the whole time. I mean, we went like I said before, we went to the Mexico grocery store. They checked out temperatures, and then we go to the grocery store when we get back to Louisiana next to our house, and not one person is wearing a mask in there. It's like man, it's like I got so pissed off. It was like I told my wife, I said, you know, this is how you're gonna catch COVID is this crap.
Yeah.
You stay
Yeah.
safe all you want, but you go to the grocery store and none of them are
Yeah.
wearing masks. It's
They're
like
breathing all over the food and
yeah,
everything.
yeah,
Yeah. I still
yeah.
put groceries down and everything. I still am like super paranoid about
I
everything.
know. Yeah,
You know?
yeah, and
Yeah.
and and it's like why? Because that's Louisiana, and I thought Florida would have been bad, but Florida everybody wore masks, but Louisiana, man, I'm gonna tell you, it's just a. Even though I live in Louisiana, I'm gonna say this. I'll give you some constructive criticism. Louisiana people suck. All right? 98% of the people out here are really. That's why I don't hang with too many Louisiana people. It's like I don't want to hang with these.
Totally.
Dude, people like we're being safe out here too, but people, yeah, it's the same for us out here, but it may be different because a lot of the people around here aren't even from here, and it makes it's a weird dynamic all over the map.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just
I need some
yeah,
community, man. I miss people who are from here and just having that community Especially the
Yeah,
music community is super weird out here too, in that way too.
yeah, and that's what's bad about and even down here. I mean, it's all community, but man, these people is like, man, don't y'all know how contagious this this new strain is,
Yeah.
and everybody. I mean, look, our neighbor had. My wife went to talk to our neighbor next door, and she must have had a sign on her door that she had COVID. Please don't come around or whatever. So she caught it, and I know a bunch of people down here that caught it, but they aren't they don't follow what they need to be doing. So
Yeah.
Mm.
and vaccination. I mean, they don't want to get vaccinated. It's just
Yeah.
now
That's
what
one
you're
thing
gonna.
I do have to say about here in Seattle is that we have like a pretty high vaccination rate, and masks, you have to wear masks. But I don't know, people are weird. People are still kind of weird. Like I saw a lady at the grocery store that didn't have a mask on the other day, and it's just like, what the hell? Like, why do
I
freaking not wear,
know.
like, what the hell, you know? And it's like I
Yeah,
always want to go up to them and just be like, why, you know? But then at the same time, it's like, well,
Well,
whatever.
what are we
You
gonna
know?
do?
I know.
Yeah.
In the airport, you see two of these people too. You see them in the plane, or you see them walking around, and for whatever reason, they think they have to take their mask off when they're walking. They're not eating
Yeah.
enough, but they just take off. I had one guy sitting behind me in the airplane, and he was like he had his mask off. It was like, really, and then on the way going there, it was like one guy in front of us, the stewardess, or the airline hostess, whatever, had to keep on telling him, you got to put on your mask, you got to and then right whenever she would leave, you pull it down. It's like,
They're
dude,
probably just in the back, just like, you know.
I know. It's like you want to say, just get this jackass off the plane.
I know. Just
Logic,
Just
open the door.
logic has left a building for a lot of our society nowadays.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It really has. It really has, and
Weird.
it's sad.
But then again, us watching those people only makes us smarter.
Well, like I told him my first guy today, my haircut. He came in and he had a mask on, but then it started like falling down, right? And I asked him, I was like, "Can you please put it up over your nose?" And he's like, "Oh, sure." And then like as the haircut goes on, like he's like, "Oh, how much longer do we have to wear these things?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, it is what it is." And then to get around their ears, like we have them hold the mask, but then take the loops down so we don't cut the
Right,
strap
right.
thing, right? And so I go, "Can you please take your mask?" Or I was like, "Can you please put your hand on there so I can take the loop off?" He just like lets it swing free, and I'm just like, "No, can you please like put it up against your face?" And so he does, but then before he leaves, he did something that was kind of creepy to me. He takes his mask down first of all, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And he goes, "Can you take your mask down so I can see your face?" Yeah, and I said no. I said no. I'm like super paranoid about COVID. No.
Yeah,
Like, what
that's
the hell is that? Yeah, you
that's
go. "Can you take your mask down so I can see your face?" Hell no.
that's
Sorry.
crazy. That's crazy. You should
Yeah.
you should have
That was
told him
like right off the bat this morning.
you should have told him, follow me on TikTok, and you can see my face all you want. Okay.
Yeah, right. I know. I like Lysoled everything after you left, like wiping everything down.
Yeah, Shim's right.
Lord.
Jim's right.
Harold,
Ugh, it's
Yeah, what
creepy.
a
It's
creep. What a
creepy. That's
creep.
creepy.
Yeah, total creep.
you guys, I have an idea. I thought about this like last week, Harold. We should start a punk band.
Our punk
Me
band.
and Aaron can play. We can make all the stuff, and then all you gotta do is sing, and then somehow we can make it happen. Hey, you know what? Too, that I was just thinking about it off the top of my head. You gotta make it out to St. Louis on your own, just to do a segment with Clownless at some point. That'd be hilarious. Use your flight. Your little things.
I should have shaved his head.
Man, sometimes
You should've.
I want to shave people's heads, man, for real.
Anyway, thank you so much. Because of your,
Yes. How is your lullaby baby?
Yeah.
Sure,
Anyway,
situation.
because of her super chat, we got a 15-minute lullaby sung by Clownvis. So, and anyway, if you want to join, I put the link up too. If you want to join
Yeah,
us, we'd love
come
for you
hang
to
out with
join us
us.
too.
We all got featured tonight. Let's all talk.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I was even like when what happened was too in the cruise ship. I had my mask in my. We were outdoors, so I took my mask off. I was doing. I think we took a picture, me and my wife. So I had my mask in my hand and I dropped it. I mean, I walked all the way like it was at the end of the dock, and I walked all the way to the ship. And when I got to the ship, I realized I didn't have my mask. It was like on the ground on the boat, outside the boat. So I picked it up. I walk all the way back. I picked it up. All right. He's fast asleep. We understand anyway. Well, we appreciate you joining us anyway.
Thomas really got him in bed after that
And
cat.
yeah, so I went grab my mask. I washed it real well. But when I got on the ship, I was like, I had my shirt over my thing. Like, the
Right.
security guy asked me on the ship. He said, "Man, what's wrong? Why you have your shirt?" I said, "I dropped my mask. I don't want to wear it." And luckily, they had all the masks, and they gave you one all sealed, and put that on. So we were safe. Yeah, we were safe. I like being safe. I don't
Yeah.
I don't like taking chances. If it's gonna hit, it's gonna hit. But I could say that at least I did my best not to catch it. And I forgot who said in the chat that they smoked a joint with somebody. There's no way, even if I would smoke, I would never share a joint right now with anybody.
No, yeah.
Hey, we got a few other people in here. Who else is in here? We'd like to talk to you guys.
Yeah, come on in. Because if it's not, we're just gonna talk about everything.
We're just gonna be best friends like we already are, man.
Yeah, and again, I always say what you're listening to is how we talked whenever we were in St. Louis, just driving around. The exact same way we're talking now is the exact same way we were just talking and communicating.
We're talking, we're joking, and we're talking a little shit. A little sugar on top.
Stopping and getting dried out pretzels and
oh man.
Yeah, when we're hanging out, it's called missing an exit.
I was hoping we'd miss exit. I was like, all right, we missed another exit. We get to sit and talk some more. All right, that's awesome. Let's go. Let's drive all the way to New Jersey. Come on, let's just go.
Okay. Yeah, let's go to Mississippi. Let's go to the river. Let's just kick it by the river,
He's asleep, dreaming of construction. Probably dreaming of that lullaby Clownvis was singing to him, just singing. And
at the end, he's like, "This song sucks." What's going on here?
All right, so it's about an hour in. Let me start looking at my videos. Let's start looking.
But we do want to miss an exit. We're about missing them exits.
Oh, I think we made on purpose to miss the exits.
Yeah. And then
we missed it. We wanted to miss the exits because we were just having fun. It was like, I don't want this whole day. I don't want the day to end. I was just having fun.
Cassandra, good night.
Oh, good night, baby girl.
Baby girl, baby.
Excuse me. Can I talk to you?
I didn't even know she was on. She was quiet.
She just got on because I just posted the show again on the group. But good night, Cassandra. We love you so much.
Yeah, and look, Cassandra, if she's still there, that shout out I gave her was Mrs. Dufrenee's idea. Because she sent us a nice Christmas card that was very sweet.
Oh wait, I lost it.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta pull up the picture Laura put on there.
I just opened my phone and it was the picture. Now it's hold on.
Wait, I don't even know where our name is on there. And no.
I'm going for somebody.
You see it?
Yes.
Oh, there's kind of a glare. Nice. Oh, there we go. Oh.
William was asleep.
I will, Cassandra. But yeah, that was her idea, and she told me that after you sent the card, it was like, oh yeah, I got to do that, and then Christmas came around, and I forgot to do the shout out because like Mrs. Dufreneee was like, yeah, you got to give her a shout out, because she was so nice. I'm looking at my old video. Some of these I can't show you guys. It's like
Hey, that's okay.
it's like I was very poor Bob Saget because Bob Saget. Remember how dirty Bob Saget used to be? You know, in his shows. Some of these
The
videos,
dirtiest joke. or
yeah,
whatever.
some of these videos, y'all gonna lose respect for me if I play them.
I don't
I
know.
cursed a
Anything
lot.
you do at this point makes us just love you more, man.
I'm gonna have to review some of these and make sure that I wasn't way over the edge. I got one on here. Life philosophies with a beta. That's I used to be called a beta man, and it was life philosophies with a beta man. It's about crying wolf, and I don't know if I should play this one or not. I would have to review it and make sure.
Hey, there's not that many people. Just roll the tape.
Yeah, but I'm gonna save this one, and people are gonna watch it after. Honestly, that's a bad one. It's a lot of cursing, and
Yes.
all right. Let me just. Oh God.
We're open to it. Are you open to it, baby?
I'm open to anything.
Maybe I'll have to review that one before I do it. I'm gonna come back to it. That is.
We love it.
Yeah, that one is. Oh Lordy. All right, here's cool. I had about 2 life philosophies. I don't know what the hell I had there. All right, here's one. What about this is harmless. Before what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back and review some of these and make sure make sure we don't get kicked off the airways. I'm telling you, some of these are pretty bad. Bad, like every time I watch them, I'm like, what the hell was I thinking? I'm ready to watch. Let me see. All right, let me. All right, can y'all talk amongst yourself and let me review this real fast? I'll do life philosophies if y'all give me 1 second, okay?
What's going on?
Oh, it cut out his video.
Oh.
You guys said that Harold, man. Oh, Norbert's in here. Hey, Norbert.
Hey.
You might not want to show your face, but you're here with us. I'll bring you on to just talk to us with your voice if you want to. A little bit. That's not what they want.
Weird.
Norbert, if you can you let us know if you want to come on or not in the comments? We're just hanging out here.
Doing a pickle shot. Harold hates Van Halen. Van Hagar or Van Halen?
Van Dufreneee.
Everybody
While
wants
we're
her.
waiting, folks, I will take a battle shot.
All right, I reviewed it. It really wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
Roll the tape.
All right, first off, I got to make it unprivate. And Norbert, we'd love to have you on. Unmute your mic. There should be an option there to unmute your mic and share your video. Just like share your video and share your mic, unmute it, and we'll definitely get you on.
On the bottom.
Yeah. So let me make this one public. Definitely, and I got to go through this to do it. No, it's not made for kids. Definitely, it's really not as bad as I thought it was. So, but I will make it private again. So this is a premiere.
Maybe say it. Roll the tape.
All right. So let me do this. Copy link. Let me put it on here. It really was. I thought it was worse. I've had worse ones on here. So it really. No, it's public. What are you doing? Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. This is dead air right now. They say you're not supposed to have dead air, but I'm working on something. Well, first rule they tell you in broadcasting: don't have any dead air. So. Uh, no, I made it public. It's not letting me do it. It said let me go back again. Public. Done. Save.
Bob YouTube's being Mo, huh?
Yeah, they're trying.
Bobby.
They're trying to make it uh, not accessible. And really isn't that bad. It's just pretty stupid, though, if you ask me. I was an idiot. I gotta admit. Sometimes back then I was kind of an idiot too. All right, all right. But here we go. All right, y'all
All
ready?
right, folks.
Norbert got off. Okay,
Roll the tape.
this is exclusive, and this is gonna go back private right after. Okay, so this is your one shot to catch it. This is called Life Philosophies with a Beta Man, and it's Crying Wolf. Because you know we all don't like to, what's our one lesson? You don't want to cry wolf, right? You know about the little boy who cried wolf. So, all right, let me share it. I hope you could hear it, and
All right.
we'll roll them, roll them.
All right.
All right, here we go. Please don't lose the respect for me. Y'all still gonna be my friends, right?
Oh yeah, we love you till the end, brother.
All right, I'm making the screen big, and we're gonna share this. All right, you could. All
Roll
right,
the
you see
tape.
it. All right. Look how young I was.
Yep.
Look how young I was. We're gonna make this big right here. Okay. Well, I want to see your reactions too. So we're gonna go like
Yeah.
that.
Let's go.
All right.
This is Life Philosophies with a Beta Man.
Can y'all hear it? Y'all heard that?
Yep.
Okay. Here we go.
Roll the tape.
Lesson, Crying Wolf. We all know the story about the little boy who cried wolf, but do we live our lives that way? Do we take the lessons from that story and reflect it upon our own lives? I think not. How many times have you called in to work when you really weren't sick? You really did.
A lot.
And how many times do you get people to do stuff for you when you pretending like you did it, you couldn't do it, but really you could have, but we're just too lazy to do it. It's crying wolf. Okay? Think about Mrs. Fletcher. Now, a lot of you may not know Mrs. Fletcher. When Mrs. Fletcher always would cry wolf, she would always pretend to fell and she couldn't get up. She would pretend like she could activate her life alert. Paramedics would come. Why did she do it? Because Mrs. Fletcher was a horny old hag who liked a feel from the paramedic. So the paramedics would come to her house. They would help her up. She would grab their balls. She was happy. She thought nobody caught on to her little trick. But little did she know the paramedics were on to her little trick. And they didn't like to get their balls grabbed by some old hag. So one day when Mrs. Fletcher really failed,
Oh my
she
God.
couldn't get up, she activated her life alert. And she said, "I've fallen and I can't get up." But guess what? Paramedics never showed up. Because they didn't want to get their balls fed up by some old hag. So there Mrs. Fletcher lied. She laid on the ground
Oh my God.
20 or 30 days, starving to death. That's not the worst part. See, Mrs. Fletcher had two puppies, two little poodles, Sparky and Mark. Sparky and Mark were starving. So, of course, like any animal, they went find the nearest food source. What that food source was Mrs. Fletcher. Sparky and Mark ate Mrs. Fletcher. And Mrs. Fletcher, she was just a puppy. Is that how you want to live your life? Is that how you want to end up in a pile of bones? I think not. So before you buy gifts next time, think about Mrs. Fletcher. And don't do it. Do the right thing. Look in your soul and do the right thing. Until next time, this is Philosophies with a Peter Man.
Oh my god. You gotta make that somehow part of that Columbus thing.
Mrs. Fletcher. I thought it was worse. I really thought it was worse than that one. I had some real doozies. Uh, but Mrs. Fletcher used to like to cop the paramedic balls, and that's why she would set off her life of it. So they would come over and she would get a nice little grab of. I don't know how the hell I even thought of this shit. No, no wonder why my wife made me take these down.
Hey, when you were sounding a little quiet, were you trying to be quiet for the wifey?
When and that one?
Oh yeah, no. When you talk, you sound like you just kind of semi trying to be quiet. Are you trying to be quiet?
No, for those videos. Honestly,
Yeah.
honestly, no. It at the time we had a big house, so really that was our old house that I did those videos in, and it was a pretty it was a 4. It was a 4-bedroom house. It was a really big house that we had. So she really was. I don't know. I remember this was about 12 years ago, so my phone probably wasn't that great anyway back then either. So that's probably why you didn't get the good quality like you have now. Also, but no, that house was big, and that house. Well, I used to love it. I used to have my own room, like my own room to do my stuff, and it was like so great in there. I had a workout area, I had my computer in there. I would never see the family.
Do you have a beer fridge?
Not at that time. I didn't. I had. We're always a 2-fridge house. We always have every house we have. We always had 2 fridges, and I had a beer fridge outside though, in the garage. I had a beer fridge in that house. It was really a nice house. And
did you have a pickle?
Yeah, I have one video in there. I would definitely not play for y'all. It's
Send it to me privately.
there's one I would not play on there. It's the real story of Jesus, and there's no way I'd play that one. No way. There is just no way. I would lose my segment on Columbus to the Rescue if I played that one. Corey Haim, yeah, that video, I made a video, rest in peace, Corey Haim. That video I made was, well, what was I thinking about that one? I don't know what I was thinking. I ripped into poor Corey Haim in that one. That was shame on me. People hated me. Oh God, they hated me. You ain't gonna see, Jen. You're not gonna see the real story of Jesus video. That one's private. I think only 2 people saw it. And the story about that one, I made that video. If you want to hear the story, I'll tell you. So I made this video, and I had 2 friends at the time, and one was really religious. I mean, he was a super religious guy. So I made it kind of to mock him. So I knew he would get pissed off. So I made that video as a real story of Jesus. And it's about an old man who knows the true story about Jesus, that he's really just a magician. And his mother was a whore and all this. But anyway, yeah, I keep playing. So I made this video, and then we were going on a business trip. Not a business. We were going to a convention, and I had this religious friend of mine and this other guy. And I knew he was in the back seat, and I knew there was no way he could get away from not listening to it. So I put it on for him, and he was just in the back seat, like, "Oh God, oh Mary, please rescue my soul."
Oh my God!
It's just to bust his chops, and
Man,
But it was all in good fun. Mocking,
it's all in
yeah,
fun.
mocking people's religious beliefs is just good fun. That's how we do it down here in
Right?
Louisiana.
You bitches better recognize.
I got him. I mean, I'm telling you, this guy. I wish Norbert. You need to put on your camera and your mic. Turn on your mic and camera if you can, so we can get you on. But this friend of mine, and he passed away, but he was like my best. He was like you, Andrew. We were tight. Like, and what we could do, we could always just bust chops. We could tease each other. And but he was very religious. He was a Baptist. And one time he was talking about his church, and I told him, I got him all riled up. I said, he was complaining that there was no night services at his church. So I got him all riled up. I said, that church don't give a crap about you, Robert. I said, your opinion don't count at that church. I said, if they would be really loving people at that Baptist church, they would have a night service over there. Well, he was all riled up. I said, what about some poor alcoholics passing by that church at o'clock on a Sunday? There's no service for him to go get saved. What the hell? And then he got yeah, so I really got him upset. So
Get him all riled up.
yeah.
Well, good thing Jesus taught us to forgive. Hallelujah, Jesus Christ.
But yeah, that was my best buddy, Robert, and he passed away. He died in his sleep about 5 years ago. And I talked to y'all. Me and Angelo and Aaron shared a lot, and I told him kind of about my friends.
And all the time.
Yeah.
We're gonna change the name to the show to after show chat with best friends. Best friendies to the endies.
Yeah. I appreciate that, Angelo. Sometimes I don't check that, so I appreciate it. See, Angelo, I'm pulling my ear.
We gotta have a better little. We gotta be like. Oh no, that's cocaine. Never mind.
I'm gonna click twice. Oh, I don't want everybody to know my secret symbol. But I'll click twice. All right.
I was trying to figure.
All right, Harold. Let's don't talk about religion.
Oh man.
I'm good. I was getting moved this evening with Clownvis. I was into his religion. Boy, he would be.
Dude, you were smiling. Your smile was extra big when you got on before we went live tonight.
When he was doing his little religious, when he was spinning around, swirling around, and getting all in.
I would join the Clownvis church any day of the week, and they could. I'd be hallelujah. I'm saved. Hallelujah. I don't know if you saw me.
I am rescued.
I'm saved. Hallelujah. I don't know if you saw what I said, but I said even my feet are more healed than they were last time after that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I tell you what. Talk about a cult leader. I mean, I'm telling you, he could. That is.
This
I'm
this
putting.
is a common instinct for all of us in the community.
I'm putting
we
that.
would love. We are in a cult. We must start a land. We must.
I was talking to Genevieve about that earlier, about the Clownvis commune. They're talking about the snow, and you're like, can we just have it somewhere where it's sunny,
We have it in a valley where the wind goes perfectly through.
San Diego or something.
Like San
somewhere where
Diego,
it's nice
maybe like
all
a
the time.
dry.
Yeah, it has to be dry. I can't take that humidity. That's horrible.
There better be a pickle pop up close by.
And we'll have all the pickles. Yeah, we'll have all the pickle jars. We'll have all the different ones. even the bread and butter, even the bread and butter.
Clown,
Yeah,
clowny pickles or something.
yeah, yeah. I would do it. I would definitely do it someplace warm. The Miami was nice. That's a good, but it's all humid. I can imagine in the summertime, it's probably like horrible now. You know, it's like Louisiana. I'm sure it's horrible down there. So
I heard they like the coffee strong over there.
what's that?
What about Hawaii? I've never been there.
I heard they like the coffee strong over there in Miami.
Yeah, I don't drink coffee, so I wouldn't know. My wife couldn't get no coffee. Like we were in the restaurant, like she kept on asking, "Guy, can you have some coffee?" And he'd bring him like a cappuccino. She said, "No, I want some coffee." Then they brought like espresso. It's like coffee, coffee. You know what I'm saying?
Some damn coffee.
She never got it.
What?
No, she never got it. Like the guy disappeared after that. He's probably saying that pain in the ass Cajun lady. I'm just gonna leave her alone. I ain't gonna get no coffee. No coffee for you. We don't like these Louisiana folk.
And
We name a drink after you. What's in it? Alcohol wise, or
then beer drink.
if you name a drink after me, it'd be like if it can't be beer, then I guess you would. I love a Bloody Mary, so you'd have to have some pickle juice. Basically, it'd be a Bloody Mary. What am I fooling? Maybe a Bloody Mary. Maybe a. You know, it'd be good. I'm going to tell you right now. If you name it, if you'd want to do a drink for me, put a little mix like 2 or 3 energy drinks together, like the powdered G Fuel flavor powdered energy drinks. You put some pickle juice in there. You cut up pickles and olives, and you put them in the drink itself. That way, you get that sweet, and then whenever you finish,
Write that down,
you can eat the pickles. So
dude. Write that down.
it's in my head. That's my regular drink every day, every Sunday. Yeah, bro.
We should make that on this show. You should make that's a Clownvis idea.
Make
Dude, write that down for real though.
make my specialty drink. The Harold.
Yeah. Write that down, brother.
Yeah, because when I was a kid, I'll bring some pickles too. When I was a kid, when I used to go to the movies, I'm maybe I'm old. I'm gonna say when we used to go to that dang picture show, you know, whenever you're old person, go to the picture show. But when we used to go to the movies, that's right. I used to get me a pickle, and I used to get me an orange soda, and I would take my pickle and break it up in pieces and just let it soak in the orange soda, like for the first movie, and then we always catch 2 movies. So then I would come back for the second movie. I'd have my orange soda for soaking with pickles, and I'd just munch on that.
That's probably good.
It's like let the dog out. Who let the dogs out? It is good because um, it is good because the sweetness of the orange soda and the you know the tartness and the saltiness of the pickles, it would just absorb that flavor. That's why you ever had the pickles that soaked in Kool-Aid? You ever had that?
No.
Yeah, they sell jars.
That was fucking good, dude.
What?
Yeah, those are good. And you know what else is good too? Like a snow cone, like a snow cone, like they make one like with pickles in it, and like because of the sweetness of the snow cone and the saltiness of the pickles, it's heaven. It's
If we come out there, let's
That
make
sounds
some
so
of that,
good.
man.
okay.
All that, all the pictures.
We gotta do all the things, man.
They
I never pickles.
yeah. Jen knows about the Kool-Aid pickles. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Maybe that's more like East Coast.
Yeah, you
like
East
more-
Coasters got your better vibes out here, man.
Yeah, they sell them at Walmart. Oh yeah, look at this. This Betty, me too. Big Red. I used to do that with. We have the same Big Red, but we used to have.
Oh, Big
Yeah.
Red.
Yeah, we have the what's called the pop. We used to have a soda named Pop Rouge. It's just a Big Red. They used to call it Pop Rouge. Like Baton Rouge is red. It's a red stick. So they used to have a soda. It was called Pop Rouge, Red Pop. It was a Louisiana soda. They don't make it no more, but I used to do the same thing with my big red, my Pop Rouge, my red soda. It's soaked those pickles in, and the Walmarts at one time a while back used to sell the pickles in a jar. I forget which company had them, and they were soaking Kool-Aid. I think it was a Walmart. I don't know which brand they had. It wasn't very good though. It's not like homemade. It wasn't very. They probably soaked it too long in that Kool-Aid, you know. So you don't want to soak it
Yeah.
too long. Um, what's
I have to
this?
try to
Bring
track
me
some
back
of
to
those
pickle
down.
talk and gin. Of course, it always goes back to the pickle one here. It's always a pickle talk. Pickle talk. I mean, my clown was saying pickle talk with Harold Dufreneee. Today I got the big mama pickle.
Hey.
And also, I think I told you all this too. I used to dig the hole out the pickle too, and I used to put soda pop in there and just use the pickle as a cup. I was a weird kid. I was a weird, and a weird owl dog. I still do it. So
That's why we love you, brother.
Sounds good to me.
I'm looking at something right now. I don't know what page it is. I'm looking. I'm sorry. Somebody said. Somebody must be watching. And somebody just sent me a Instagram post about Jesus. So I don't know. What are you doing for this school? Oh Lord, let me see what this. Hold on one second. I got to see this. Hold on. Y'all talk about pickle talk while you're doing this.
Right now?
Pickle top. Spicy pickles are good, but if you get them too spicy,
Yeah,
it's not good for you.
yeah,
You know?
yeah.
You know that when you eat too many
Like
spicy
acid.
pickles,
Are they watching?
they are watching.
Oh, fuck.
They know all. Them in the Scientology.
A suicide, yeah, which all the flavors and pickles. I had a suicide too. Oh yeah. I used to do.
Oh, is that when you were in Houston?
maybe me and Betty was hanging out the same roller rinks. I don't know. I used to. Yeah, the suicides was like all the flavors and the pickle juice. I used to
Did you
love.
have that in Houston?
What's that?
Did you have that in Houston?
No, I had that in Louisiana. I was a kid. They used to call me Pickle when I was a little kid. Pickle.
That's right.
Yeah, Pickle. And Jen, one more thing before I don't want her to leave. Before I tell her, I did not forget about Jen is going to give it a shot in the sweepstakes world. So I'm going to help her out. I'm going to give her a few tips. So and the offers, I know we don't have many viewers right now, but we've been getting some viewers after I put this up back on YouTube. But if anybody else wants to learn, oh, yeah, I can't give out too much stuff because I don't know what the clowns don't want me to do. So maybe it'll be sweeping tips with Harold Dufresne. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do, but I will help Jen out. It's a Gulf Coast thing. Yeah, it is. It's like uh, with the pickles and. Yeah, there is a pickle culture in Louisiana. We love our pickles. I'm telling you, whenever you're welcome, Jam. I did forget. It was just I've been busy today. I'm trying to catch up on everything from our trip. But um, pickles. Whenever we're gonna do the crawfish boil, and I'm gonna put that. Usually I put 2 or 3 pickles, but my son-in-law loves them. I usually put 2 or 3 pickles in my crawfish boil, and usually my son-in-law eats them all. So whenever we do the big crawfish ball, I'm gonna put a lot. I would put a whole jar of pickles in there for everybody to enjoy. And you'd be surprised how good a crawfish boiled pickle is. Like it's like outstanding. I have to check on the dog. I let the dog out, but I gotta let make sure he comes in too. She comes in too.
Who let that
So yeah, we're gonna do the pickles, olives. Yeah, I I love a deli pickle. We're talking about pickle talk with Harold Dufreneee. I love a
Yeah.
deli pickle. The best pickles I ever, well, not ever, but I used to love the pickles. Remember the Hickory Farms? They used to be in the malls. I don't know if you ever remember they used to have the Hickory Farms in the mall. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
y'all too young probably, but
I didn't have a mall in my town.
no, they have a mall. Wow, us either.
No.
Us, we didn't have no mall. I mean, we had a mall in a town next to us, a little, Homa. But our mall in New Orleans East was Lake Forest, and they had the ice skating, and every year we would take a class trip to the mall. There was nothing else to do in Louisiana, so they say, "All right, this year on the class trip, we're going to the mall." Ooh! It was like
Yeah, it's so exciting to go to the mall.
it
Not
was. It was
like-
like the record store. Like you go to the record mall, the record store. Man, I would just spend hours. Like all my other friends would be doing all this stuff, and I'd be like, "I'm going in the record store. I just want to go check out the record store."
Yeah,
And
the music store, the
Yeah.
guitar. There's usually like an instrument store,
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Betty Clark. No, you see, maybe it's a using the Hickory Farms had the best samples. They did, and they had the best beef jerky, and they had this big ass jar of pickles. I mean, huge, and they had the best pickles over there. I mean, it was like, oh man, it was.
They don't make them anymore? Are they?
They're only online. Like most things in the world, they stopped. I haven't seen the Hickory Farms. Like they would sell like summer sausage and cheeses, and they had beef jerky and pickle, and the big jars of pickles they would have like individuals. But like most things, they went online because I guess their retail stores couldn't make it, anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. It's a shame a lot of those stores did. I'm gonna have to check on the dog. a lot of those. A lot of those stores. Come on, Rosie. Her name is Rosie.
Rosie.
Rosie. My grandson named her Rosie after at the time that he was a big Mario fan. So they have Rosalina from Mario. So when we got the dog, he named her Rosalina from the Mario. Oh, she's back. Oh, from the Mario world, and we just call her Rosie for short. Come on, Rosie. Let's see if she'll come up. Getting a little heavy.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, she don't. She's a Shih Tzu. She don't like to get held though.
No.
Yeah, she's getting fat. She has to stop eating all those pickles. Now I gotta give her a treat.
Oh yeah, you have to, for sure. I have a basset hound. He's almost 15, and he lives over at my mom's house. But his name is Mr. Pickles.
Oh, what's his name?
Mr. Pickles.
Wow, what a coincidence.
Yeah. His real name is Dudley, but we've called him Mr. Pickles since he was a little puppy.
Yeah, I'm just going back to some of these comments. Their summer sausage was great, and she was talking about Hickory Farms. They sell summer sausage. Yeah, and then yeah, she is getting fat from all those things. We try to put our dogs on a diet. It's hard to do. And Mr. Pickles, that's amazing. I would love. Yeah, 15 years old. That's
I have
awesome.
a Mr. Pickle tattoo on my leg.
Do you?
Yeah. I'm gonna take drop trowel and show you. Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
That's a wow.
The Pharaoh.
Wow.
And here's my punk tattoo.
Just say 10 dog.
Before the Satanic Dog, that show came out when he was probably like 3 or something, and it cracked me up because he was he's older now, so it's hard for him to get around and stuff. But he could be such a little turkey. Like he was so stubborn and like he.
Miss Pickles came to my last one. He was like 5.
Oh,
And
yeah.
me and Aaron have been together 10 years almost, so he's around 15.
I must be way out the loop because I never heard of the satanic dog, Mr. Pickles.
Oh my God!
I just looked it up.
Watch
It was on Adult Swim. It looks like, right? I never heard of it. Shame on
So
me.
silly. I was like, this is totally about Mr. Pickles. Like because we would always joke about it. Like he's sweet, but he's also evil at the same
Yeah.
time.
He's smart.
He's smart. He knows how to manipulate you into doing whatever. You know what I mean?
So
He's just like, come on.
so does our dog too. I think they're all kind of like that.
Their persistence is just so powerful, you know.
Jen says
Yeah,
you
we
should
should
write
write
a
a
song about him.
Right?
Mr.
We
Pickles.
said at the same time,
Yeah.
brother, twins.
Angela, whenever y'all came up with the punk idea, I guess y'all didn't really listen to my singing on the boat because if you would have really listened to my singing, you would not be asking me to be in a punk band.
Honestly,
Hey, you know?
we all like punk bands with one bad singer.
Exactly.
Angela, I forgot to tell you too. I listened to that band on the boat. I listened to Raw Power, the link you sent me. It was awesome. It was good. I liked it. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's just like a mix of what we like.
Yeah, that was good. I forgot to tell you that, because I was on the cruise ship and I couldn't do it but yeah, I did listen to it. I've been getting into a lot of, I don't know, not a lot, but have you ever heard the band? Now we're gonna talk music with Angelo and Lil Aaron and Harold Punk Talk. I don't know if you ever heard of Big D and the Kids Table.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know why Aaron, you don't,
No.
kind of like
Big D Kids Tape? What is it called?
Big D and the
Big D
Kids
and the-
Table. Kind of a ska. It's so hard. They're so out. They're so all over the place. It's like a little ska. They have these girls that sing with them. A group, the Doped Up Dollies, that sing with them. I mean, it's really a good. The brand new album is excellent. Just if you listen to
Really?
it, yeah. If you want to, that's my suggestion. Music Talk with Harold Dufreneee.
Yeah.
I've been listening to that new Big D and the Kids Table album major a lot. I listened to it on the whole plane ride. Wow. You saw them live?
Hell yeah.
Jen, you saw them live many years ago. That was whenever you saw them, were the Doped Up Dollies playing too with them, because they have these girl singers with the band. It really is a fantastic band. That's my suggestion. Go listen to the Big D and the Kids Table one time. and then they really have a good song. They really have some good songs. I liked it. But I'm so glad, Jen. Were they good? I haven't been to a punk show in a long time. So
We haven't either.
but we're gonna have our own punk show. See, we're gonna make our live debut at in New Orleans.
There we go.
We're gonna play live.
Harold,
Yeah.
hey, while we're here, why don't we do that for your wedding thing?
You don't have to say that again. It's a secret.
I mean, I'm not even going to that. I'm not talking about.
Yeah, but they were good. They were good enough to leave an impression. They really are a good band. That Big. I forget how good they are when like you forget about it. If you one of these bands, they don't come out with. It's like oh yeah, they're good. And then you start listening to them, and it's like, man, this is really good. This is really,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like one of them. Like you forget how you forget. I don't know if somebody was trying to bust in or not, but my door just opened, probably because of the wind. It felt windy out there. But talking about something happening in the audience, though, Aaron. I don't know. Though Aaron's gonna. I'm not gonna say too. I don't want to say too much, but anyway. But my wife and I have been thinking like we were in the airport, we're thinking of songs and I'm like, man, I think Lil Aaron would sing this good, and my wife's like, oh yeah, I like that song because because you're gonna sing a song for something,
Yeah.
and I was like, I don't, but I gotta
Special.
get with you too because I don't, you know, you're talented, but I don't know, if you could sing. I don't know, So we're gonna have to talk.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I had a few ideas. My wife had a few ideas. I had a few ideas, but she was into it. Whenever I told her that you would maybe sing a song or something.
Who does she like when
Yeah.
it comes to music and stuff? Like, who's her top music?
Her and I are like different worlds in music. I mean, really. I mean, um, it's like pickle juice and pickle juice and milk. All right, they don't mix. But I guess that's what makes. I mean, I really wish. Well, that's an old comment. I really wish we'd have the same musical taste, but she really don't have the same musical taste as me. She's more mainstream. Honestly, I don't know what she listens to. You know why? Because whenever I'm in the car, I'm the driver, and we have a rule in our house: the driver gets to pick the radio station, or gets to pick the music. So it's either on our radio, and I don't on our radio to make peace. We usually have it on the Elvis channel on Sirius XM. Usually that's the channel we have it on. And
I'm
my
50s on
what's that?
50s on 50, baby.
Yeah, I like the 50s. I like the Willie Nelson station on there too, the old country. I
Oh
like to
yeah.
listen to that. I like that a lot. Uh so we usually listen to something like that. 70s. She likes 70s. So sometimes we'll listen to 70s. But she likes like I don't know, mainstream stuff. So we really and I try not to bombard her with my taste, like my punk taste or anything else, because I just I'm respectful. So if I don't like her crap, she. But sometimes I get disappointed. Like
I
I
do that
find,
one.
yeah, I find like a good song. Like let's say I find like a song. Man, I really feel emotional about. It's like, man, this is so good. One time there was like a Frank Turner song that I really was getting, or even a Big D in the talking about Big D in the Kids Table. You really have some good emotional songs I like. And I'm like, man, I listened to it. I'm so into it. I'm like, I talked to her like, man, wasn't that great? And she's like, what was? What are you talking about? I was looking at something on Facebook on my phone. What were you saying? And my heart's like, oh man, you didn't notice that song? Yeah, that song was awesome. I'm sure it's the same way for y'all. Whenever you get into a song so emotional and you love it so much, like you want to share it with the world, and then like Columbus, where the camera comes around and like you show it to them, and they're like, yeah, that was okay. No, that wasn't okay. That was mind blowing. Listen to this. Listen to
Yeah.
the lyrics. Listen to the music. Listen
I
to
wish you were in the same emotion as me. I wish we shared that story now.
I forgot what song it was. Like what song I was listening to, and I had tears in my eyes or something. It was I said, man, wasn't that beautiful? Like what? I didn't hear nothing. Like what the hell are you talking about? I'm crying over here. It was so sad.
Like what?
Um,
Missed it.
oh yeah, it was it was Frank Turner. I don't know if you know the song "Long Live the Queen," but I don't know if you're into Frank Turner, but it was about his friend who passed away, and she was in the hospital. I don't know if you know the song Frank Turner "Long Live the Queen," but I was listening to it one day, and it's very emotional. It's a very sad song, and it's like I'm crying, and not crying, but like I have tears in my eyes, and like I asked her, I said, "Oh, wasn't that beautiful?" She's like, "Oh, what the hell are you talking about?" That's good. I got my 65-year-old father-in-law loving Columbus. That's good. I think my dad's gonna. I mean, my dad loves the concept of Columbus because he loves Elvis. So I don't think he would get into everything Columbus does, but
Mhm.
I think he's like into the whole Clownvis thing. He's like, I know I said this before, but he said, wait till I see everybody in the Clownvis community. I'm going to tell them I'm the original Harold Dufreneee.
Yeah.
That's just a poser. He didn't use the word poser. He's not that hip, but but I'm going to say Harold Dufreneee Jr. is just an imposter. I'm the real Harold. So, man, we're just talking right now. My wife is like, for that event in May that we're talking about, I could, kind of say it, but I mean, nothing's written in stone yet. So, a million things could happen. Just like Clownvis said, his trip to LA got canceled, next week and whatnot. So a lot of things could change, but, um, uh, she's like, if we do this thing, I want a brand new ring. So, so
Ooh.
yeah, so she's like, whenever we first got this done, we were broke, and I have a cheap ass ring, and I'm not into jewelry, so I bought her different stuff, over the years, but she said, I want something, and she gave me a price. I'm like, what? I said, no, not really, huh? She said, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah, she said, if you want to do this, we got to do it right. So I'm like, oh, all right. So I got on the phone with my dad. He's a jeweler, and he's still, you know,
Oh.
yeah. So it was like, can you still give me do you still, because he really got out of it, but it was like, can you find me some, So he said, yeah, I'll sell it to you at my cost. I'm not gonna make no profit. I'm like, good, because
Oh.
uh, I think I'm gonna have to take a second mortgage on my house. No, 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 not that much. Really. But that was one of the terms. She said, "Yeah, you can have this person do this, but I want this." So it was like negotiation.
It's a win-win.
Yeah, yeah. And the funny thing was, it was her idea. So she probably had this in the back of her mind. The only way I'm, probably said the only way I'm gonna get this cheap ass to put up money for a new ring is but it's gonna be a blast. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. Um,
I'm
and
excited.
I'm looking at. Oh, yeah, you're right, Jen. I'm gonna have to win a lot of sweeps. Oh. We use Jingle Bell Rock. Hope yours is better. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be better than Jingle Bell Rock. Uh, that's right, Jen. She was waiting to use Columbus to her advantage. That's right. Knowing something was up whenever it was her idea. It was like and one more. My ring, titanium. I look. I'm gonna tell you the truth about my wedding ring. I buy these off of Amazon. All right. So what I like to do, I like to change up my wedding ring because I'm superstitious. So what I do, I go on Amazon and find like different wedding rings. Like I have one with elephants because elephants are supposed to bring luck. This is one I have right here. So I have about 8 or 9 different wedding rings, and I change them around because I think like one has 4 leaf clovers.
Nice.
So I like to
That's
change
cool.
them up. So like this one cost me like $10, which is a lot.
Right? Hey, that's the way to go, you know?
Yeah,
Nobody's
yeah,
afraid I'm gonna like I don't wear my wedding ring because I've already lost like 2 little diamond things out of it. I'm like, okay,
yeah,
like I don't
yeah. And
want to lose.
I don't like jewelry. You know, I'm not a big jewelry
Yeah.
guy. And my original wedding ring, I lost. I think we were swimming or we were water skiing or something, and I think I lifted up one of the kids to put them on something in the water, and I lost it. So after that, it was like, nah, wedding rings are it's just a trinket a lot of times. I don't believe in,
Right.
hey, look, oh, you lost your wedding ring. That was blessed. But, like if the owner of the company I work for would lose her wedding ring, probably be like, oh, I got to get the Pope to
Right.
to renew my wedding. I don't believe in all that crap. It's a trinket.
Right.
It's just a trinket.
Whatever the hell you want to do.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Anaway says he loves different wedding rings. Yeah, me too. I mean, why go the same thing? I used to have one. I still do. It's like dice. I like to play craps. So like it's dice and it spins like separate from everything else, and
Okay.
yeah, it's really nice. So, uh, um, yeah, change. Yeah, why get stuck with one ring? It's like man, it's like you want to change things around. And then Anaway, I used to have a ton of and piercing. All the jewelry could fill a drawer. Wow.
Hey,
I'm not into. Oh, I'm not. Hold on one second. I got to go get something. I just noticed.
oh, so anyways,
I need to get some new
I
jewelry.
I bet you if you found it's like balloons for your ring, that was funny.
all the diamonds.
Maybe $100.
Oh, it's
It's
time.
Cuphead.
It's a little past 12:30. It's time for Cuphead.
Oh, my bad.
It's Cuphead time.
I always gotta freeze my mug, man.
You freeze your mug?
Yeah, I freeze my mug. My Steiner.
I know. I used to freeze my mug too, and then somebody said beer tastes better if you don't freeze it. I don't. What am I talking about? I'm thinking Keystone.
Yeah, I only drink Modelo like most of the time in little IPAs, but it's good. It's crispy in there.
Yeah, I used to love to. Yeah, I used to love to freeze my mugs and have them. I loved it. And then somebody told me that, and I stopped doing it for some idiotic reason. I don't know. It should be. I find if you drink from a glass, or you drink so much faster than if you drink like from a can. I don't know. It's me. Maybe that's me, but oh,
Yeah, tend to. And it tastes cleaner out of
it
a
does.
clean glass,
It does. I used to. Man, I can't. We're just talking over here, and people are still listening. So, uh, I'm 7 minutes late. Yeah, I was drinking sake and white wine. Anyway, ooh, fancy sake and white
I like
wine at
that.
home. Maybe in a restaurant, but boy, at home. I'm 7 minutes late. That's right. Got to start chugging. I made a resolution. I was gonna try to go to bed earlier for the new year, but that ain't gonna. That's like anything else. That's gonna go down the toilet. But I did make a resolution, and I did start today. I didn't want to, but I'm gonna start doing my yoga again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get flexy.
What's that?
Get flexible.
Yeah. That's my problem. I'm very stiff, and my back hurts a lot sometimes, and whatnot. And about 2 years,
I need a foam roller too thing.
yeah, about 2 years ago, I used to do a lot. I did yoga for good 6 or 7 months. It was, and I don't do the right. I do like I don't know if you ever heard of Diamond Dallas Page, the wrestler. Diamond Dallas
Oh
Page. He has that
yeah,
DDP yoga.
we know about that.
Yeah, and it's more yoga, and it's really. Yeah, I did it for about 7 months, and man, I'm telling you, I was flexible. Um, I was, I lost some weight and I felt good, then I stopped. It's like anything else. I stopped and I said, I'm gonna go back. And I never did. So I went back to it tonight and started
Where
running.
can you find?
What's that?
Where can you find it?
I I mean, I used somebody sent me or I downloaded the videos. But if you go to uh the V I don't know how you say it, Vimeo, Vimeo.
Vimeo. Yeah.
Yeah, if you look up, it's on there, and so I put it on
Okay.
there, and I put it on my watch
Try that.
list. Yeah,
Okay. Me and Aaron want to try it.
yeah. Wow, Zach just got DDP yoga, and he's been back on it this week. I'm surprised people heard of you, and you got to do DDP. Yeah, so Jen knows too. That DDP yoga is the truth. Yeah, Angelo, I'm gonna send you a link. I'm gonna send you a link to
Okay.
them. I mean, I'm
I'll
surprised so many people know about that DDP yoga. I mean, uh that's amazing because I didn't think people knew about it, but it really does. I'm telling you, when I did that 2 years ago for about that 6 7 months, man, I'm after it's hard to start, but man, once you start, I'm telling you, for somebody like me, I was my and look, I'm not saying I was Arnold Schwarzenegger or nothing like that, but you could start seeing some definition in my arms. I didn't have the flab, like I do, and I'm older, so I didn't have the flab, and my honestly my belly was getting leaner and it started showing. Again, I wasn't gonna go in a thong on the beach, but I did. I have a problem bending down, and I'm just not flexible. I'm just not, so,
That's chill, man.
yeah, yeah. So uh,
Click ticket.
yeah, yeah. Chris Jericho and Mick Foley healed crazy. Yeah, they were. Oh, yeah,
Hey, bud.
there you go. Yeah, I'm out the loop, and yeah, basically with actually it's called yoga YRG yoga, yoga for regular guys, but I don't know why he called it that. But it's Diamond Dallas Page Yoga. It's a wrestler, and he really helped a lot of people. And I'm telling you, man,
Where-
that was outstanding for me. Got me back, and my back was feeling fine, and then I stopped, and now I feel like crap again.
Uh,
Yeah, it's hard to stay in. It's hard to. Angela, do y'all do any exercise, or do you just?
uh, Aaron uses our Bowflex elliptical, and I bike sometimes, but that's about it.
Yeah, you bike outdoors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, they have, is that video 15 minutes? Because they have one on YouTube for 15 minutes. Too.
It's the one. Well, you start off with different levels. You start off like there's a bunch of videos out there. You start off with one, and then you move up. It's like anything else. You start with your basic, and then it just moves up. I'm gonna send you the links. I'll send them.
Okay.
I like to do things in order. I don't like to jump ahead to advance when you're supposed to start from the beginning. Really, and the only bad thing about the whole thing is, man, Diamond Dallas Page, he's just so hyper and he's just so hey, yeah, it's like too much sometimes. Yeah, all right, make your arm feel like something, and he kind of repeats the same stuff, like get your arms out, make it feel like a fire hose. It's like all right, I know already. So it kind of gets repetitive sometimes, but if you stick with it, it really does. And eventually, if you watch the videos enough, you can kind of, the basic moves he does. So you can kind of adjust it, once you learn all his stuff he does, you can kind of adjust it and just go on your own and do it. Uh, um, yeah, Jen, He's really a lot. You want to smack him sometimes. Yeah, it is. And it's cheesy but fun. Yeah, it is. It is.
Like Kara, man, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Boy, he gets you to do these push-ups, like like 10-second push-ups, and you got to go down for 10, but you got to make the push-up last like 10 seconds when you go down. And there's different I mean, if you can't do a push-up, you can get on your knees and do it. But it's do the old granny way, get on your knees and do a push-up. I don't know how good that does. I don't know how good that does you if you're on your knees doing a push-up, honestly.
That's for man. I needed to do that sometimes because I couldn't do push.
I know. Yeah, me too, man. And you know what? When I do push-ups, like when I start stuff like that, 'cause I have heart issues, and I'm always paranoid, So if I do push-ups and all like that, like when my chest starts hurting, I'm like, oh God, I'm having a heart attack the next day. But it's really my chest. You just
Freaking muscles twitching and stuff. Uh,
yeah. I need a yoga instructor with a Mr. Rogers vibe. Yeah, me too. And some of those yogas are good too. I watch yogas online, people doing yoga, and it really, I mean, you don't have to do the DDP. I'm sure they're all the same. I mean, they all have the basic principle as long as I can be flexible,
yeah.
flexible. And because my wife is just like, man, you can't move. You whenever like I can't squat. Like squatting to me just kills my legs. It's just like it's like, but that's what I need to work on squats and and it's really a shame because I think I told y'all before, but I used to be a major runner. I used to run like I'm telling you, man. I don't know if y'all were ever into running, but I was really into running for a
Do
good
you,
while.
you still go for walks and stuff?
What's that?
You still do like walks and stuff?
I used to do races all the time, man. I'm telling you, I used to be a maid. I used to look my one weekend, and this was when I was like my top. Okay, I did like I'd go like after work. I'd go do a 10K race like in New Orleans. Next morning, I'd do a half marathon in Baton Rouge. Then
Jeez.
I'd travel back, like do a little 5K in our hometown or whatever, town next to us, and then I'd go run like a marathon or the next day. Like I did all that in one weekend. That's how hardcore I was a runner. Um, and then you know I did that many a times. I'd fly to Houston and Minnesota and do marathons over there. Um, I was really into it, and then I stopped.
Hey, man. Okay.
It's time consuming. If you're gonna run like marathons and half marathons and all this other crap, man, you gotta. I used to have to wake up like on Saturday morning and go run like 20 miles, So I'd be up at 7 o'clock in the morning. I wouldn't get back home till 10 in the morning, and doing all these races. My wife would get pissed off at me. It's like, man, you're never home. You're always running and doing this. And the only reason I used to do it was because my daughters were into it. Whatever, whatever my kids, whatever my kids are into, I used to love to support it and be part of it. Like they were in wrestling, and that's
Yeah.
why. Yeah, and that's why we started the wrestling organization that I was part of because of my kids. Just like my grandkids, if they're into something, I'll do it. You know, and then of course they grew up, my kids, and they didn't want to. Um, no, I never did the Disney marathon. I was gonna, but I never did do it for very. I think at the time, expenses. I had um, a lot of time. Remember, I didn't have that much money. I didn't probably that's probably what it was. It was probably financially that I didn't do the Disney marathon. I mean, when I was raising our kids, I mean, we were broke. You know, um, I didn't have a lot of money, even though you don't. Look, I'm just telling you, when we first got married, I didn't have no money. I was broke.
Yeah, but shit, hell yeah, man.
Yeah, I have a
There you go.
bit. Go ahead.
Yeah, when me and Aaron got married and stuff, I was just starting my career and stuff.
Yeah,
Like really going hard at it,
yeah. I have a video. I don't know if I should show you all this one, but I have this video I made. I have it up on YouTube. Of our place where we lived. It was an old trailer that we lived. It was an old trailer. Basically, that's what we lived in. And we lived in a trailer because again, we were. I mean, when my wife and I got married, we had nothing. You know, I mean, I even didn't have a. I didn't have nothing, and it was rough. It was rough. I mean, I remember living, it's a shame, but not having at the end of the month, and we didn't have no money. It was it was like we had groceries, but I mean, there was no way we could do stuff. Vacations, forget about that. Like my kids are like, oh, why y'all doing all this stuff now with the grandkids? Because whenever y'all were little, we didn't have no money. It was like zero. I did. You'd have $5 in the account until until
Paycheck to paycheck.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, we had nothing. So that's a little
Well,
unknown fact about Harold Dufreneee.
here we are now. Glad we're all in a good place
Wow.
and have each other.
Yeah. Wow. Heart attack. That's horrible.
That's crazy.
Wow. That's horrible. I don't think my doctor would allow me to run marathons anymore. My cardiologist, um, because I didn't know I had heart problems until about 2 years ago. And I felt it honestly, and I felt it, and I even told my wife one night. I said, I'm it was like I was hard headed though. I didn't want to go to the doctor. I never go to the I never wanted to go to the doctor. And like one night I was sitting, same thing. I was entering my sweeps just on my computer, and I just felt not. You could tell your heart wasn't feeling right, and so I think I'm having a heart attack or something. And she said, "Oh, you just it's all in your head. It's all in your head."
You get like lightheaded, kind of?
What's that?
You get kind of lightheaded? Or?
Yeah, it was bad. I mean, it was really, I could feel it. And then she said, it's all in your head, but it went away. Then I said, I really got to go get checked out. And then when I went to the cardiologist, he ran all kind of tests. And he said, yeah, you probably did have a heart attack. I don't know when, but you probably did have a heart attack. He said,
Or just kind of like a really small one or
yeah, real
something?
small. And I don't even know if it was then that happened, But my blood pressure was always high too, So uh, so they managed it, and they put me on blood pressure medicine that I take, and I've been fine ever since. So, and even the last time I went, the doctor, even my cardiologist said, you improved so much. I used to go every 6 months and do 10. Now he said you come back every year. So really, you know, um,
Oh, that's good. I'm glad.
yeah, I want to be around a little while at least. Probably
Hell yeah.
shouldn't be direct drinking this or nothing, but life's short, so who cares?
I know, man. I gotta stop drinking those Bang energy drinks.
Yeah, well, and let me just go this. That was yeah, seven. It is. Yeah, I know. It's anyway. I know the feeling. Believe me, I'm telling you, it's rough. It's rough. It's rough. And he's like the Saki's night was a treat for years. For New Year's. And um, all right, anyway, good talking to you. I'm glad you came on tonight, and
Good
thank
night,
you,
and
thank you so much. And then I'm glad you're taking care of it. Yeah, I was. I don't like going to the doctor. I don't like hard headed. And my boss, the owner of the company was always like, you got to go get checked. You got to go get checked. And I never did. And it's all good though. No surgery. So it's all good. It's all good. And yeah. And this by having heart problems, and they delayed my feet surgery after I burned my feet. It saved me a different surgery because they delayed it because they looked at my chart, when they did the test. They were like, "Oh man, you're off the chart over here." And the when I don't want to go too much into it, but when I first went to the doctor, when I had all this, like the doctor put me on the EKG, and it was like, "Oh, you got to get to the cardiologist right now. You got to go on." Like your chart is like out of the world, and that's how my heart is. I don't know. I'm weird. It's all those pickles I ate over the years messed up my heart. All right.
All right, shit.
Anyway, we'll see you Wednesday.
See you Wednesday.
Yeah, and Angela, we talked about this before. I know we talked a lot, but maybe we'll try something different. Try a different night one night, and maybe go a little bit earlier. Because I think a few people want to come on, but they want to come on a little earlier than normal. So,
Yeah, let's do probably like a Saturday at least.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking coming earlier, like do a early, like do a Saturday. This was my thought, and let me know. And I put the poll up, and I think people are getting or I had a lot of people answer, but maybe like Saturday we do a Saturday show around. I don't know what's good with y'all, but maybe 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock Central, or 9:30, like we were doing when that Columbus was off the air. That seemed to get a good crowd. So maybe about a 9:30 on Saturday, and do that, depending on y'all's schedule, your schedule, and we could change it up. If you have something to do Saturday, I know like last night you had something.
At that point, like, nobody's really doing anything anyway.
Yeah.
The smart ones,
Yeah, exactly. So maybe we could do like the Saturday, and then come back on Wednesday, and do the Wednesday show after the show. So like do a Saturday offshoot, and then like tonight he went on way long, so that would have been good that we would have went on, and then do like the Wednesday show. So maybe we'll do like a Saturday and Wednesday show.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about that and get that going. And don't worry, Angelo. No matter how big I get on the Clowns to the Rescue show with my segment, I'll still want to do the podcast.
Hey man,
I'm just joking.
We'll talk about stuff
I'm just joking.
aside from this. If you're open to ideas, I want to shoot some to you whenever
Please.
possible.
Please, I'll take constructive criticism, and I'll take ideas. I love ideas. I'm not like other people. I like ideas. So
Everybody got that pickle drink, the energy drink with that pickle juice, and what else?
The big red soda or something, or orange soda or stuff like that. All the energy drinks mixed with pickle juice too. Yeah.
Yeah, we should.
Don't worry, Jen. I'm I'm very down to earth. I would never. I believe me. If you guys don't know me by now, then how do they say? If you don't know me by now, you never have. That's what I always tell my wife. My wife's like, "Why you do that?" I said, "You've been married to me for close to 35 years. If you don't know me by now, you know I'm gonna do this. It's like you know how I am. 35 years, I ain't gonna change now. So sit back and enjoy the ride."
Yeah.
All right, man. Okay, we've been on about 2 hours and 15 minutes. You ready to call it a night?
Let's call it a night, man.
Yeah, that sounds good. Angelo, I'll talk to you later, my man. And anyway, and
Anyway, good night.
Yeah, and Jen. Oh, Aaron. I thought you had left. I thought you were going to do music or something.
I went over there to sit there for a second, then I was gonna work on something, but then I just
Yeah.
I gotta go to bed, I think.
Yeah.
I gotta go to bed too.
Yeah, and
It
then
was a long
little Aaron, I'm gonna send you a list of songs, about 20 songs for you to pick. No, I'm just joking.
yeah, totally.
I want a concert. It'll be a little Aaron concert. No, don't. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
Hey, one day, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. But I'm gonna tell you what, it'd be so I don't know, be more excited for it. The other thing or little Aaron singing the song too. I'm telling you, it'll be like honored. It'll be like, oh man, I'm gonna have tears in my eyes. I'm gonna sing you.
I'm excited.
Go ahead.
Oh, I said I'm excited.
Awesome. I'm excited too. All right, guys, let's end the show. Little Aaron, I'm glad you joined us tonight.
Yeah, baby.
We have special guests. It's always a special treat when little Aaron joins us, and we've been getting some good views on the YouTube. Decent views, I think, and I think we're up to a whole 18 subscribers, but that's pretty good compared to a lot of other stuff. Hey, it is what it is.
Right?
And we're gonna get some other guests on if we go a little. I think we do the Saturday night show. I think we're gonna get a lot of people.
Yeah.
And then
We're still an underground show.
yeah. All right, guys. Hey, look, Angelo, little Aaron, I love you guys.
Hey,
Love you
brother.
too.
Yeah, y'all take care of each other. All right.
Hey.
Oh, I had to go the other hand for this. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm gonna go double C. Double C. All right, guys. Love y'all, guys. Thanks everybody for watching. And if you're watching this on the replay, I appreciate y'all watching also.
Yeah, thank you, everybody.
Yep.
And good night.
Good night. See you later.